If you've ever wondered how to start bulk shopping and how it can end up saving you money over the course of the year or years, this is one of my favorite things. If you're just meeting me, my name is Amy Cross and this is the Cross Legacy, where I teach you how to save money on groceries. And one of the ways that I do that is by having simple ingredients in my house that I can use multiple ways. We are also an allergy family, with one of my kiddos being allergic to raw sugar cane. So we end up using honey and maple syrup a lot instead of regular sugar. So since we are using honey for multiple different things throughout the year, I was realizing that I had it on my grocery shopping list all of the time, or I realized that it was one of the things that I was running to the grocery store because we were out of. And since we are an allergy family, one of the ways that I'm using honey all the time is to make different salad dressings and marinades. It's really hard to get any of those that are actually commercially made that don't have soybean oil in them. And a lot of people are also trying to avoid seed oils. So when you can make it from scratch and know that you're controlling the ingredients in it, you can also control the sugar levels in your items. The first time I bought this bucket, I was a little nervous about how long it was going to last. I know for shelf life, it actually lasts indefinitely, so I wasn't worried about using it up, but I was worried about how I was going to handle a bucket in my kitchen. So one of the first things that I normally do when I get the bucket is I will transfer this into glass containers. We are moving in just a couple days, so I'm going to leave this in the bucket until we move. And in the new house, we're going to put it into the glass containers, but I will put them into smaller jars. We normally have a half pint that I leave in the cupboard, and then I have quarts or half gallons that I have in my pantry. I have figured out that we go through one of these buckets exactly in a year. So the last time I ordered it was on September 1st, and then I just ordered it again on August 25th. So we would have it today for filming here because we're going to show you a salad dressing recipe. But the end of the last bucket, I actually used to make this Thai peanut sauce that we had for dinner the other night. And we have this recipe is on the Meals 16 video that should be out on the channel. Make sure that you're subscribing to our newsletter because we send out new recipes all of the time. Now, Mike was watching me do this and we had just a tiny little bit of honey left that was left on the container. And he didn't think that I had enough for a tablespoon. And all of a sudden he saw me dump the ingredients back into the honey container and shake it up until I got all of the honey that was left over. So he was really proud of me that I was resourceful and I used the last little bit of honey to make our dinner. Now we have a grocery budget of $135 per person, and now that it's just Mike and I here, that means it's $270 per month. I teach in some of my videos how I'm able to have a rollover amount that I carry over each month of money that I don't use at the grocery store, and I can use it on things like bulk purchases. And this honey purchase is something that I plan for every fall. Now, I know that we are going to go through this. I did get this one from Amazon, and it's the same one that we've been ordering the last couple of years, but you can also get it from Costco or Azure Standard. We will put a couple links of the best prices up on the description if you're looking for the best price for your honey. Now, when I'm getting honey, I want to make sure that it's always organic. So organic means a couple different things in the bee industry. One, it means that the hives that they have them in, they don't have any chemicals or paint on them that are harmful chemicals on the hives and anywhere that they contain the bees, which is really important. It also means that within a 7-mile radius, it's organically farmed because the bees can travel so far and bring that pollen back to make the honey in the beehive. You can also have the choice if you want to have raw honey, which will have more of the pollen in the honey, which is good for people that have allergies. When we get raw honey, it actually really irritates Mike's throat because he does have seasonal allergies. If you are buying raw honey, it is important to get it within 25 miles of your house if you're wanting it to help with allergies. But for us, we found out it was too much of a good thing, and we do need to get honey that is pasteurized. The other reason I make sure to get organic honey is because some of the ones that are at the grocery store are actually filled with corn syrup. So you want to make sure that it has that organic certification on it, and then it can't have any additives to it. Some of the other reasons why I always make sure that we have new honey at the beginning of the fall season is back to school, and making elderberry syrup and fire cider, which is something that I normally make every fall to kind of boost your immune system just a little bit. We have recipes and videos for both of those items, so make sure you're checking out those links in the description. And I know I'm going to get some comments that I'm diabetic. Yes, I am diabetic and I do use honey, but I love that I'm able to control the amount of sugar that I put in my items. So I much rather make something that is wholesome, that I know that I can control the ingredients of, and be able to plan the rest of my day accordingly. It might not necessarily be honey that you need to start bulk buying for your pantry and your family's needs, but start thinking about those items that do have long shelf lives that you can buy in bulk and end up saving money and time and those trips to the grocery store. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure that you hit subscribe, and all of the information that you need is listed in the description.